IoT edge devices use X509 device certificate to connect with AWS IoT Core. But other services such as S3, DynamoDB do not support certificate-based authentication. They need AWS credential. But no way we are going to store permanent AWS credential in the edge devices, right? So let's try to understand how it interacts with AWS services. Left side, I have AWS IoT Greengrass core device, Raspberry Pi 5. It uses Amazon root certificate, private key, and device certificate to connect and authenticate with IoT credential provider over mutual TLS. Once it is authenticated, credential provider find the associated IoT policy attached to this certificate, and it checks all the permission which all are allowed or denied. And this IoT policy can also specify action like assume role with certificate on resource role alias. That means this device is good to assume role with the certificate on this role alias. And role alias is nothing but pointer to IAM role, which is referred as IAM token exchange role. This is where we defined all the actions that are permitted, along with a trust policy where we are saying credential IoT service is allowed to assume role using STS service. Now, credential provider will call AWS STS to assume this role, and STS will check the trust policy to confirm credential IoT service is allowed to assume this role. And if everything goes well, AWS Security Token Service or STS will issue temporary credentials, and that will be passed to edge device through credential provider. When we install AWS IoT Greengrass core software, one of the Greengrass component called token exchange service get installed by default. This is AWS provided public Greengrass component. This component does all the heavy lifting. It exchanges device certificate and gets temporary credentials. And this temporary credential is used to access different AWS services. Hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Until then, happily float on the cloud.